Good afternoon. It's Thursday, April 2nd. I've been hanging out at home, feeling a bit better, finally. I did finish recording that video that I'd started days ago. I felt up to that and, had to rest between a couple of the different shots, but I managed to get that done. I just went and picked up a stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. And I was thinking probably to skip today, and then I just got a call from my boss. Now, I knew I got a call beginning of the week. Things were going on there. They'd added extra vacation time, basically they've done some things like that, extra paid days. Someone in the building had tested positive for COVID. And then they're like, based on where you sit and where they are, we do not believe, that there is any reason that you would have had interaction with them, particularly as I'd been gone for much of the time. But I just got a call from work and had some things clarified. Apparently those 5 days are just automatically going forward, and because I'd already took an unpaid time off for this week, they're starting next week, because the building's just closed, and they're just like, oh no, we will call you before you go in, so even though I'm in a call center environment and still, something that supports industries that are still out there, they're like, no, we're shutting down, we're outsourcing that. Some people are, able to work from home. You don't have the equipment, you can't come in and get it until whatever CDC or related organization has cleared the building, as no longer contaminated. So I'm like, okay, so at this point, I probably also now have off next week, although next week will be paid time off, which is nice. I'm doing fine. I have money set aside. I can go a couple months without earning any money and be fine. Wouldn't be happy. That's money that I've been saving up for a camera and possibly a new computer. I've been setting money aside for specific purposes, but if I gotta use it for something else, then I do. Apparently they just shut that all down. Otherwise, I've gotten more and more used to having that open, as well as the door behind me with the screen partially open just to get a little fresh air. It is quite nice out, and I quite enjoy stuffed crust pizza, even if it is from Little Caesars. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Look at this little guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's right outside. You little squirrel. Things I don't usually see because my windows are always closed. There's a little squirrel. And I'm sitting around and I'm starting to just feel really bad again. I checked my temperature and it's not going bad. So I'm like, I probably don't need more acetaminophen. And the doctor told me, try and, unless I need it, try to avoid it, minimize how much I take. I figured it out, and I'm like, oh, I'm 10 minutes past when I'm supposed to take my antibiotic. So maybe that has to do with it. I'll get that taken, and then hopefully start feeling better. I got things cleaned up after filming the video, and I'll probably try and get that footage importing. Maybe I can edit it. Although I need to edit a vlog. I haven't done that, and I didn't do that yesterday. I don't think. Or did I? I don't remember. Got a vlog put together. I'd also spent a little more time today painting. At this point, I'm doing a lot of either washes or dry brushing. So, getting near many of those figures being done. But a lot of them have little details still left to do. I also have this box that came from Amazon last week. But basically the way I've been treating my mail is I just sort of set it here and leave it for days. Because it's coming from the outside world. And that's, I guess, what we're told is the safer thing to do. Is not to handle it or whatever. But it's been here for like a week, so... And obviously some things I've not done that with. Some things I've just been like, okay, well, I'll make it work and I'll wash my hands. nothing in here is crucial. It's just a set of DD miniatures, which, since I still have a brick to open, I mean, I felt good enough to do one video today, but I was like, well, as I now know, I will have off probably all of next week too, and I'm feeling better today than yesterday, and yesterday better than the day before, and the day before better at least than 2 days before that, 3 days before that, I forget. Anyways, so I mean, it's heading in the right direction, so hopefully over the weekend or next week I'll get a couple more of those done and more stuff edited, keep pushing forward. With filming the video I just did, I'm really happy to have gotten one of the non-unboxing videos that I had on my list done. Because my finances have been comparatively well as of late, I've done a lot more unboxing videos. They're fun for me because it means I get new stuff. But I like to mix in some of the other ones with it. You know, I don't want to just be session, you know, videos and unboxings. I like my discussions and reviews and all of that. Yeah. And then I also got this, which is the Ginny Weasley and the U-Ball dress. And I don't know if I'll keep her in the box for now or not. Not permanently. When I first moved in here, like before moving in here, none of my figures stayed in the boxes at all. But I put them back in the boxes to transport them. And it's just been easier to stack them this way. I mean, I suppose at some point I might get more shelves. And if I separate shelves where they are the actual height of the figures, then I guess I could put them out in front or something. I don't really know. But this Ginny was one that I got when I lived at my mom's, when I was getting ready to move in, with the idea and in practice, the first figure to come out of a box and be put on a shelf here. Like, I'd bought a new one so that she can come out and be put on the shelves, you know, to celebrate getting the house, because this was what, $6.50? I'm sure that was somewhere maybe up to 10, which was a really big expense at that point, and is not a big expense right now. So, I mean, obviously I'm saving for things like cameras and such, but I'm definitely glad that $6 to $10 is not as much of a, you know, carefully calculated expense as it was when I first moved in here. Because when I first moved in here, that was an expense I had to carefully calculate, and now it's something that I'm like, you know what, this'll look cool on the shelf, but let's do something fun. So I did. Otherwise, it's beginning to get a little bit late. Not too bad, but I'm feeling alright today, and I did make sure I got a good night's sleep last night. So I'm gonna make sure to get a good night's sleep again tonight, in hopes that I again feel good tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Thank you for joining me. Joining me as my journey continues.